Okay, so I'm going to be talking about something that has been super topical on the internet, and I know everyone has done it to death, but I'm hoping to have some unique, at least, ideas to the whole thing. So we're going to be talking about the whole pirate software situation and his unwillingness to just say, I'm sorry. If you've followed me for a while, you'll know that I've had my fair share of hot takes and unpopular opinions, especially if you follow me on Twitter. I've been known to occasionally get people all upset whenever they call it doom posting, but I really hate that term doom posting because you have to sometimes talk about things that sound not fun. The VTuber industry, community, not industry, the community in general is a way too overly positive thing to the point where it's kind of like, guys, we need to be real sometimes. We can't just take everything that we see online and just go, no, it's actually not bad because I like this thing, and because I like this thing, it can't be bad. Look how wholesome the girls are. But the reality is sometimes things aren't always good. I love the Hololive girls. I love the talent. I love drawing them. I love watching clips of them. I like being at the stream sometimes. But the reality is most, if not all, organizations in the VTubing industry are kind of predatory. Really, really predatory. But that doesn't mean the girls can't be happy there. You know what I mean? It's, for the most part, it's pretty safe and good. My dog's snoring. But yes, it's one of those things that, back to the topic I was actually talking about, the whole pirate software thing and the unwillingness to just say I'm sorry or take any kind of initiative in the situation to be like, I messed up. In fact, I'm not perfect. I've had my fair share of controversy and things that people don't like about what I do. A good example of it actually is I took on way too many commissions 2 years ago, and it piled up and it's still affecting me to this day. I had to reach out to my family to be like, I'm losing control of the situation. And my family helped me out because they keep track of my money. So yes, even though technically I paid most people back with my money, it was still not handled well. But what I had to do was I had to just be real about it and be like, I screwed up. I got completely thrown into this whole situation and I had zero ability to get myself out of it. So what ended up happening was most people who commissioned me were of the mindset where they would say the similar things. They were like, we can tell you're a good guy, but you really screwed this up. And they're 100% right. I screwed up royally. And I had to just be honest about it. So all I'm really getting at is, I wonder, and I'm going to ask you guys this and what you think. This is a good time, I guess, to tell you, if you've watched this video so far and you haven't clicked away, YouTube wants you to comment and not just view. So if you could leave a comment, really any comment is fine, as long as you just say, hey, thanks for the video, or hey, dumb video. That's just kind of how YouTube wants things. But back to the whole pirate software thing. I would like to ask you guys, if he were to come out and genuinely apologize and say I let my ego get the better of me, I messed up, this whole situation could have been avoided if I said I was sorry, and I'm doing that now. I messed up. It doesn't matter how anyone else messed up. What matters is how I messed up, and here's what I messed up on. And I know it's going to be a long road before you guys think of me even close to what you thought of me in the past. But I'm willing to try to make it up to you guys and everyone who I wronged in the situation. Would you be willing to forgive him? Or is he just a flavor of the week lolcow that we're going to constantly dog on till the end of time? I really do want to know what people's opinion on that is. Are you willing to forgive him despite all the crazy ego tripping things he did? If he were to genuinely come down and say, I screwed up and I'm going to fix this, would you be willing to forgive him? Personally, I would. And I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but genuinely, I really do think I'm willing to give him a chance, because I don't think he's actually done anything unforgivable. You know, he hasn't committed the YouTube sin of talking with someone underage. Like, I know, like, the things he's done that have been, like, super nuts, like possibly artificially lengthening his hype train on Twitch. I don't even care about his furry stuff. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm a closeted furry. I really do like the anime-esque furry characters. I think they're really, really cute. But I don't have it in me. I don't think he's done anything truly unforgivable. Like, he's done stupid things, yes, but I think if he were to give a real apology, I would be able to forgive him. And that's where I want to know, would you be willing to? Has he crossed that line for you yet? Or is there still a chance for him to salvage this? Because I'm super big on forgiveness, even if at the time I kind of huff out my chest and like, you've wronged me, you've messed everything up, and now I can't get over it. But the reality is, I'm just not that type of person. I can't hold on to a grudge longer than like 2 hours. I'm holding a grudge is exhausting. I don't know how people do it. Some people can be like, I can be petty, don't get me wrong, but I can only be petty in the moment. Afterwards, I feel like absolute crap. I actually have a brother who I'm really, really close with, and we fight, we bicker as brothers do, and I do the same thing with friends, but I can't stay mad. I think the longest I've stayed mad at someone was like maybe 3 hours, but then I just got tired. Yeah, don't know how people do it. Don't know how people keep grudges. I can absolutely understand how people can be petty, but me personally, it's just, can't do it. And who knows, maybe that'll change. Maybe one day somebody will do something so egregious that I have a blood feud with them for the rest of my life. But for right now, just can't do it. Don't have it in me. Also, if you have an opinion on my switch up of my content, me giving my ideas, I plan to start telling like stories and like situations that I've been in that are kind of nuts. Because some of you may not know it, I actually have a high-functioning autism. If my mannerisms aren't a dead giveaway and my inability to keep eye contact for very long. But I have what used to be known as Asperger's syndrome, which is high-functioning autism. And I would love to tell you about my weirdness and experiences in life and how I kind of overcame a lot of my social anxieties. And I don't know, I think maybe that'll be fun. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.